WWE's future rests on this superstar's shoulders.
This superstar and her partner are more than just a tag team. They're actual friends. She has got to be worried sick about where he is.
It's not time to be sentimental, Saxton. All that matters now is that this woman has to beat CM Punk and Bayley by herself.
Mutiny as WWE's back against the wall, and this superstar is our last hope. There you see what's at stake. The NXT
I don't know if this woman's being brave or stupid. Taking on CM Punk and Bayley in a handicap match is a one-way ticket to a beating.
What choice did she have, Corey? Forfeit? The entire future of WWE is at stake, and her partner is missing in action.
The die has been cast and the bell is rung, gentlemen. It's all on that woman's shoulders now.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Pow! And Bayley is being humbled here. Bayley's being cut off at every pass.
The champ has absorbed some damage.
Moonsault!
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Oh boy, she found a kendo stick. This match might just get hard to watch. Oh man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. She's unleashing a real barrage here.
She's in dire need of finding a solution. And she anticipated what was coming. And a stop to the gut, too. Ooh, stiff punch.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee. Nice running crossbody. Oh my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent. Whoa! Turn that kendo stick into a lawn dart.
And that prevents Bayley's attack. Knee right to the face.
The strikes were a sign from the challenger, a message that says, I want that title so badly, I can practically taste it.
Big punch.
Ouch. Boom!
Bang!
Bayley did her homework there.
One wicked attack after another. Oh! These are the kind of attacks that completely throw off your equilibrium.
She's getting something from under the ring.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
Clothesline! What impact!
she puts the brakes on that.
Harlem sidekick.
Scramble back to her partner and gets the tag. Oh, man. Did you hear the snap of the kendo stick? Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped. And we might be seeing a competitor crumbling before our very eyes.
And he's getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks. Big elbow drop.
So much damage inflicted.
It knew what was coming there.
Brutal boot.
Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks.
Capped off with a big one.
What a shot.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
And as dangerous as she is, that kendo stick just made her even more so.
Oh, man. And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming. And things are just going from bad to worse.
And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now.
This is just getting uncomfortable at this point. And the forearm smash.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
Uh-oh. A slingshot cross body.
Pinpoint precision, right on target.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming. Hit with the cutter.
The challenger comes up big.
Tossed back into the ring.
Big time height on that kick.
Uh-oh. Down with the cutter.
This is it. The Civil War is over.
No! Bayley is not ready to give up on the rebellion.
And the referee's helpless since it's no disqualification.
Is that who I think it is?
We thought Mutiny had taken out half of our team.
They may have taken a shot, but this leader of Team WWE isn't going down that easily.
Bayley and Punk don't look so confident all of a sudden.
What they look is scared, Saxton. They see Mutiny crumbling before their very eyes.
Team WWE has Mutiny on the ropes.
Oh, my God.
What? What is happening?
I'll tell you what's happening. We're seeing yet another defection.
At the worst possible time. With everything these two have been through, I never thought I'd see this.
This is a shocking betrayal. It's a choice that can't be taken back.
These two have so much history.
That's what Punk excels at, Saxton. Divisiveness.
You should have seen this coming.
You hear that? You should have seen this coming.
Maybe we all should have.
Come on, you made your point.
It's what Mutiny's done for months, beating WWE in the most humiliating way possible.
Go to sleep.
This is tough to watch. No, don't count it. Come on.
The referee doesn't have a choice.
It's over.
Mutiny has prevailed, and WWE will never be the same.
Is it even WWE anymore? I never thought I'd see this day come.
Is there anyone who somehow can reclaim the legacy of this company?
I think it might be too late.
There's nothing left to say here. This is disgusting.
What I did tonight in the ring, taking a stand for myself, that felt good. It's been a while since I've had a chance to drop dead weight. Since a certain breakup, actually. Though I'm glad we stayed close. If we hadn't, you would have never reached out, expecting me to drop everything I had going on and jump in to rescue you. When I agreed to help, I said I was just looking for a paycheck. Didn't matter from where. I'm sorry I wasn't exactly honest. I was also looking for an opportunity. I was looking for an opportunity to finally put myself front and center. Not just be a sidekick to someone who always puts themselves first. That's what CM Punk gave me. The chance to eliminate the world of fabricated first draft picks, self-obsessed brass ring grabbers, and anyone too stubborn to see the light of change coming to this industry. So to my ex, let me be clear. If I had known what was ahead of me all those years ago, I would have left you in the rain on our first date at that taco truck. I should have never stuck it out. But now that I see clearly, I'm with people who actually care about me and my future. I'm the one standing tall, not letting you make decisions for me anymore. And you? You lost everything.
Thanks for making the time to come in today.
Thanks for making the time. I've been trying to get time with you or anyone in WWE management ever since Survivor Series when Mutiny won and I got pushed out.
To say things have been complicated would be an understatement. I'm sure you've been following on social media.
It's hard to avert your eyes from a dumpster fire.
Good. Then you know Mutiny's taken over Raw and SmackDown and put their people in charge of everything.
Ah. There it is.
What?
You've lost control. You called an uprising best for business because you thought you could control them, and now they're in charge. Becky Lynch, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, they were all convinced you were secretly running Mutiny. I know it turns out you weren't, but you could not have done a better job helping them if you were.
Listen, this isn't about me. This is about the future of this company. Mutiny has put everything at risk. We're supposed to be on the road to WrestleMania, and they've decided to cancel the Royal Rumble. Why bother when CM Punk has probably already decided he's main eventing? Mutiny is dismantling everything, and they're showing no signs of stopping.
So now you've decided you want Mutiny out? Fine. Let me take care of them. If you still have the power, reinstate my contract and give me the chance to get revenge and fix this.
I can't give you a new WWE contract.
Then why am I here?
Mutiny has my hands tied. And as much as the board would love to see you teach Punk and your former partner a lesson, you'd need an army to take them on. With the kind of chokehold they have on the company right now, it would be damn near impossible for you to get anyone on the current roster to help you.
Great. So we're just here to talk about how you've given up?
Oh, I haven't given up. And I don't think you have either. Like I said, I don't think anyone on the current roster can help you.
Ah. There's the old cerebral assassin.
Yeah, he's still in there when I need him. Since you know how to play the game too, I'll let you put together the rest on your own. It's your call who to recruit to your army.
Interesting. I know you said no one on the current roster can help, but... if Punk wants to spout nonsense about breaking down barriers, maybe it's time I meet him halfway and open some doors. Even the forbidden ones.
Good. Then I'll leave you to it.
you expected to see Josie Jane versus Paragon J. Pierce tonight, but there's been a change of plans. This match is now a triple threat.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks for letting me jump in that match, Geneva. Appreciate it.
The most talked about WWE superstar turned free agent who hasn't shown their face in public since epically getting fired at Survivor Series reaches out and asks to be on a TBD show? I can't imagine anything that would get more buzz.
Short of holding your partner's career hostage with a napkin contract.
Touché. So, do you think your plan to take down Mutiny will work?
There's only one way to find out. And if there's anything that will get under my former partner's skin, it's using a bunch of people he used to work with to take him and Punk down. Do you think the indie wrestlers will be game?
Like you said, there's only one way to find out. Good luck.
Well, look who just showed up and put herself into a match.
Josie, Paragon, I didn't come to cause a stir. I came because I respect both of you and because I need your help. Well, help from you and all of your indie friends in taking down Mutiny.
Listen, Josie and I both did our time at WWE. Great experience, but we moved on. I saw how your time at WWE ended. Not pretty. There's a whole world of wrestling out there. A lot of other rival promotions. I don't need to tell you that. You can find a place somewhere else. Like we did.
You're not wrong, but this is personal. You saw what my former partner did to me after I brought him in, trusted him. If someone did that to either of you, you would just let it go? In this business, we rely on trust. We have to stick together. With your indie background, you both get that.
She makes a convincing argument, Paragon.
Yeah, she's great at flattery, too. But we already know indie wrestlers are the perfect group to save the future of the business.
So you'll help?
Maybe. But you said you needed more than us, right? It's a fine line with our crew. Respect is earned, not given. You can't just show up, ask Geneva to put you in a match, and then expect everyone to fall in line behind you.
It's one thing to face us in a normal triple threat. You need to prove you're as tough as an indie wrestler.
Let's see if she can hang in a TBD rules match.
Name the time and the place.
Here, now.
You're on.
Love the fire. Bring that to the ring. Who do you want to face?
I'll take the bruiser from Alberta. Let's do this, Josie.
Well,
Josie?
Listen, Josie and I, there's a whole world. You can find a...
This is big, but there's...
she makes...
Yeah,
So you'll...
it's
Let's see.
Name the time.
here.
But I just rustled.
So did we.
Who do you want to...
I'll take the bruiser. How's that for hanging with you?
Game respects game.
So are you willing to help me?
To be part of the group that takes Mutiny down? Hell yeah. Just imagine how the suits at WWE are gonna feel when they're rescued by an indie wrestler they let go. So, what's the play?
Mutiny's been launching attacks against WWE since the beginning. I want to take a page out of their playbook and hit them on their home turf. At NXT.
I like it. If only you had a team of people behind you who could easily fly under the radar there. You know, former WWE superstars visiting old friends, or local talent they love to ignore.
If only. Let's rock and roll.
Apparently, CM Punk has some sort of major announcement regarding WrestleMania. I can't wait.
Mutiny Universe! What I have proven the past few months is that it only takes a spark to start a fire. One person to take a stand and change the trajectory of the whole business. Speaking of changing the business, let's address all those rumors about the WrestleMania main event. Surprise! It's bigger than that. This year, with Mutiny in charge, we're holding WrestleMania CM! And of course, yours truly will headline Mutiny's biggest show against...
What the hell?
Sorry, Punk. Change of plans.
Finn Balor trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh my God! Is that Chosen?
They've infiltrated the infiltrators.
Indie wrestlers attacking Mutiny. Who all is in on this?
3D through the table. Mutiny's never faced anything like this before.
Locabra Hida Loca! These indie invaders are pulling out all the stops.
I think this has Punk's attention.
Bayley and KO are going to try to level the playing field. Good luck.
It looks like Mutiny is completely off their game.
All hell has broken loose here at Mutiny's home base.
It's about time someone took a stand against them.
Josie Jane and Paragon J. Pierce are here.
And look who's with them. Mutiny's nemesis is back.
That's right. You better run.
This is unbelievable.
No, Corey, this is beautiful.
Punk's been fooling around, and now he's going to find out.
Looks like Punk didn't want a taste of his own medicine.
Punk's hightailing it so fast, he didn't have time to blow a kiss. Is Punk going to get away? You gotta be kidding me.
Not this time.
Maybe we'll finally get some justice.
CM Punk is finally going to face the consequences of his actions.
When he betrayed this woman and formed an alliance with her former partner, he unleashed a whirlwind on his own house.
I hope she gives Punk the beating that treacherous SOB deserves. And this is why this is the most dangerous parking lot in all of sports entertainment.
Take. Uh-oh. What the? Why? She could have got her. That takes them down.
Well, this is really no place for a fight surrounded by pavement and cars.
Now, these superstars seem to think...
Oh, no. It's like the glass burst on impact.
What a disaster.
Oh, God, right through the window. There's shattered glass everywhere.
Holy, careening right through the glass window.
Lands an elbow.
And she's returning fire.
No way. Through the window. Oh boy, foreboding message here, opening those doors. Anywhere in this parking lot seems like fair game right now. There's so many ways this could go wrong. CM Punk escapes the attack.
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
Sliding out of danger there.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Punk had to expect this after everything he's put her through.
Into the steel door.
Punk's in trouble here.
From behind.
We gotta go.
The SOB is going to get away again.
Punk may have escaped, but this battle has been won. We're getting word that all of Mutiny is fleeing their home base of the Performance Center.
Mutiny has fallen.
It's about damn time.
First, I just want to thank Mutiny for welcoming us into their home. I hope you like what we've done with the place. It was so nice to see all my old friends tonight, especially one in particular. I'm sorry you had to run, but now that I'm back, we'll have plenty of time to catch up, because we have a lot to talk about. You picked the wrong side. You followed a guy who likes to stir the pot, rile people up, all in the name of being some sort of holier-than-thou martyr who somehow always knows better than everybody else. CM Punk, maybe you did once speak truth to power, but now I think you're so angry about what you still haven't been able to accomplish that you use your words to mask the selfish, entitled, arrogant brat that you've become. Or maybe that's who you've always been. It's clear to me, this was no mutiny for the good of the people. What you led was a power grab, designed to replace a monarch with a dictator. You're even more corrupt than the thing you hate. But don't worry, Punk. Me and my indie friends aren't even close to finished. Oh, and your precious performance center? This is ours now. Want it back? Give me a match, and let's settle this once and for all.
What a night! What a takeover!
And you are?
Baron Blade! famed indie promoter and owner of BCW. I'm sure you've heard of us. Geneva let it slip what you had planned. No way was I going to miss it, especially not when so many of your indie teammates have passed through BCW. In a way, you could say that BCW infiltrated Mutiny.
You definitely could say that.
You know, I actually used to train here at the PC.
Really?
Yeah, before I founded BCW. Hardly anyone remembers that. Sometimes it feels like I was a whole different person. But enough about me. What about you and Mutiny? Your people versus theirs on SmackDown? Who you taking with you? Mutiny doesn't stand a chance.
It's Team WWE here for one final Mutiny battle.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Virus! Geneva Rose, Josie Jane, and Ava Moreno.
The leader of this team struck right at the heart of Mutiny and forced this winner takes all final showdown.
It's not over until CM Punk and every one of...
The final battle between WWE and Mutiny has begun. Everything is at stake.
Mutiny was beaten as soon as that woman led an army into the Performance Center and evicted the whole treasonous lot of them.
Well, they have an ace in the hole this time, Saxton. Her ex-partner is standing across the ring, and he knows everything about her. That's a tactical advantage that's hard to overcome. She's really looking for the early victory, but she didn't find it. Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening.
Why are they coming over here?
Lots of space and concrete, that's why.
There goes all our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a bear. Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind. Guillotine applied.
Is hope fading?
Dangerous situation, needs to find a way out fast. And she does. Great move.
Nice running crossbody.
Forearm on point.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
And she makes the tag. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
She's looking a little drained now.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
And if the first dunk doesn't send you the message,
Up high. Crossbody.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
She kicks out with authority after two.
Very close. The T clearly set again.
She got the tag.
Well, that is a sign that definitely gets the point across.
And a suplex.
Oh, man.
Lands a timely reversal. Vicious use of the knee. Did you hear that impact?
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, weakening the leg here.
MCL and ACL could have major damage, possibly the fibula. Excellent strategy there. Crashing down with the senton. Right in the mouth, relentless.
Right to the face.
My God.
Stomping down.
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
And the knee.
Oh, he flips that around. Looking to go up high.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out. From the top.
Oh, she gets no reward on that one. Double big back body drop. Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one. And scissor into the takedown.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee. Face first.
Gosh.
Oh, this match is now all over our announce area.
This won't be good.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Perch on the shoulders. Rack attack and round.
That's it. I think.
Is victory close? This could be it. And going for the pin. No, helping their teammate out there. And now she's making it to the top rope here. He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Oh, man.
Shoulder clothesline. The WWE Universe is pouring on the apron.
Look out.
Oh, no. Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Whip back into the ring.
And tag. He finally made it.
Not a good spot to be in.
Right across the throat.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Boom! What a right.
Knee to the face by CM Punk.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
With a DDT. Oh, my!
What are we going to see here?
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Oh, what a kick. Bang! Crucial counter there. Oh, straight forward.
Isolating their opponent's arm and oh! Delivering.
Here's the pin attempt. Shoulder up.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is. Ooh, what a calf kick.
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice, cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
My goodness, look at how tight the submission's locked in. She can't stay in this for long.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Forearm to the face.
Nothing fancy about that.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Uh-oh. Stop!
KO can end this now.
Turning it into a pin for the win. And it's Moreno. Oh, my, what a splash.
base. Time could very well be running out.
Middle rope. Dodges away.
Strong right forearm.
Big blow. Could be felt throughout the arena. Wow.
Boom, right in the button.
Here's the combo of strikes.
Boom, right to the jaw.
You can pick up your teeth in section 112.
Oh, missed connection. Just multiple kicks right to the face.
That was nasty.
Oh!
And Bayley's resolve might be wavering here.
Bayley looks to be well measured right now. Boom! Leading her into the corner now. Loving blow. Ooh.
Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
Up high. Kevin Owens pop-up powerbomb. And Owens simply won't let up on the fight.
KO with... Uh-oh.
Stunner.
And Owens might just have this.
Here's two. And finally, he picks up the victory. The final battle between WWE and Mutiny has begun. Everything is at stake.
Mutiny was beaten as soon as that woman led an army into the Performance Center and evicted the whole treasonous lot of them.
And they have an ace in the hole this time, Saxton. Her ex-partner is standing across the ring, and he knows everything about her. That's a tactical advantage that's hard to overcome.
Moonsault! She decides to tag out. Forearm right to the jaw. Now looking to do battle right here in front of us.
Backstops to the gut.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Off the ropes. Ooh, what a knee strike. Springboard.
Misses the target. Cobra clutch. The Cobra clutch is in. Is she gonna... And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap. Focus that attack at the base. Can't put together much offense with no base. Unloads with the boot.
Holy time offense there.
Trapping the arm. A vicious stomps to the hand.
You got to hold on. She could be looking for a submission move here. And now the leg placed in a dangerous position. This is the most... And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
Makes the tag.
Measured knee drop.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker
into the cover.
Let's go for submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here. Oh my gosh! What a Tony cover!
Hit the ropes to pick up speed out. Here's the covers in it.
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes. Still has enough energy for the simple kick out.
Slam.
Drop kick from behind.
Ooh.
And he retaliates. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Leg variant with the arm wrench. Very nice. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
The pin is all or nothing time. No, stops the count at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Oh, right to the body. There's 2.
And just like that, the nightmare that was Mutiny is officially over.
Normally I'd say that's overly dramatic, Saxton, but not after everything we've been put through.
CM Punk is clearly not happy with the outcome.
Mutiny may be finished, but I have a feeling there's still business to be settled.
It looks like we're going to have some words exchanged here.
No. You don't get to just walk away. You told the world at Survivor Series just how disposable you think I am. So now, it's my turn. I used to think we had a real relationship that just didn't work out. But the whole time we dated, I made excuses for you when you were too scared to do the work. I applauded you every time you did the bare minimum. We never made it because you got scared and bailed, just like at Survivor Series. You took the easy way out, too scared to really lead, too scared to be anything but a follower. What did that even get you? A match at the Showcase of the Immortals, WrestleMania CM, against some hand-picked opponent? Don't worry. I'll make sure you still get a match. At the real WrestleMania against me! You're no leader, and you were never relationship material. WWE dodged a bullet. So did I.
Does this mean we're getting WrestleMania this year after all?
I think it does, Saxton, and I think we have our main event.
I can't wait for these two to finally settle their issues at WrestleMania.
Man, does it feel great to be at WrestleMania. The real WWE version. I don't know if I could have stomached that Punk-branded nonsense. It was a hectic few weeks getting everything together last minute, but we pulled it off.
You may have booked the venue, but I got the event back on track.
For which we are all very thankful.
I guess we all learned a lesson. In hindsight, it was a mistake to give CM Punk as much leeway as you did. Letting him take over an entire WWE brand with Mutiny and giving him a real opportunity at Survivor Series. But I bet you never thought he would take it so far.
A mistake? I'm not sure about that. Everything worked out in the end, didn't it? I put my faith and confidence in you, and you delivered. May have been a few bumps in the road, but look at us now. Standing here at WrestleMania before what's sure to be an epic main event with everything right in the world.
No thanks to you. You let a civil war break out in WWE because you thought it was best for business. And you never even thought to ask why it was happening. All of the problems that led to Mutiny are still here. And after I go out there and win this match, I'm going to fix them.
I'd be happy to run any of your suggestions up the flagpole, but I'm still the chief content officer around here.
Somewhere along the way from changing out of your gear and into your suit, you forgot that your job was to help this business evolve in a way that benefits everyone in that locker room.
What are you looking for here?
For you to step aside so that I can give this company what it really needs.
Yeah? What's that?
A leader who's not afraid of change.
Guess who's back and is once again gainfully employed? Me. It's me.
That was actually going to be my very first guess.
Thank you. And I suppose I should also thank you.
It was no problem. Well, to be honest, it was a lot of problem, but I'm glad it's done. Just one final loose end to tie up.
So, what?
Well, this WrestleMania match is looming pretty large on my mind right now.
Well, of course. But I mean after that. You'll have considerable sway around here. I overheard what you said to Triple H. I know you won't go all punk on it.
I believe in forgiveness. Some of them had valid grievances. Bringing them back into the fold and actually hearing their issues may be more beneficial for WWE in the long run.
Any big changes you'd like to see tackled first? Punk's mutiny threw our entire calendar and plans into disarray. But maybe that means there's an opportunity to tweak or reinvent some things.
Honestly, after such a big deviation, I want to return to some classic pro wrestling. Re-establish some structure and then start mixing things up.
Not a bad strategy. Let everyone catch their breath first. We'll have more than enough time to talk business.
Thanks, Nick.
It's the woman who's out for ultimate payback.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chesapeake, Virginia, the Virus.
This man is going to pay the price right here. WrestleMania.
And her opponent from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 228.
There's the bell, and we're underway with WrestleMania. There's the bell, and we're underway with WrestleMania's main event.
This one isn't just a match, it's as personal as it gets. Their lives and careers have run in parallel since the beginning, and now that journey comes to an end.
These two people helped create each other, and now one of them is going to destroy the other once and for all.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Oh, leaping through the air.
Kicks to the face.
Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure.
And she's pressing the advantage.
Yes, perched up top.
A diving knee drop. She's going up now, going up high.
Blast off.
Diving foot stop to the chest.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Making sure her opponent knows exactly. Watch out.
Face, meet, knee.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here.
And here she goes again.
Lift off.
Start.
A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
We are seeing a ridiculous amount of risky moves. We'll see if it pays off.
What a counter. Power slam. Massive miscalculation on that one. Out of nowhere.
RKO.
That could end their night for good.
This This match is over. Not only has a personal score been settled, but the final weapon of mutiny has been cleared for WWE.
Good riddance.
A clear statement has been made tonight. Long live the showcase of the Immortals.
It'll outlive us all, Michael. When good people stand up for what they believe in, they can turn back an entire rebellion.
Now that the mutiny is over, it's time to start thinking about what's next.
At least we know we're in good hands with this superstar leading the way.
For Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole, and this was WWE WrestleMania.
You're back! Again! I think. All this timeline bending makes my brain a bit foggy. It might feel like we never had this chat next time we meet.
What are you wearing?
I am an interdimensional transcendental being. What am I supposed to wear? Jean shorts and a t-shirt? Anyway, what do you think?
It's sure something.
Of course it's something. If it was nothing, I'd be standing here in my birthday suit. Anyway, you want to go again?
Not yet.
Okay, no rush. The time stream isn't running off. It loops around like a lazy river, so take as much time as you need. You're back!
What are you wearing?
I am an interdimensional...
It's...
Of course it...
Let's do it.
You got it! Safe travel...
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as a decorated champion from MMA. That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about. They could be the next big crossover star from the cage to the squared circle to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have an MMA champion going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Hello there,
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet...
We are so...
Thanks.
We want to get you...
I'd love to mix it up with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Excellent.
I'll do my best.
Oh, one more thing.
What are you getting at?
It's a new era.
So I can...
All right, we better...
Hey, I gotta ask. Are there...
Becky, we've met backstage.
We know, even though I want to
interesting. Yeah.
Let me hear the bell. What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's one of the hottest stars from MMA.
Are the rumors true? Will they be the #1 pick?
We'll find out soon enough.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. You've been on top of the fight game for years in MMA. What personality traits led to your success?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Valhalla and I are starting an all-girl pop group. You want in?
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, Right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations coming from a different sport. A lot of eyeballs on you tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Valhalla, but I guess I can squeeze in time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the number one pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all,
Is this how things are handled?
I assure you that I wouldn't assume the two.
Pay no
I'll
attention.
set up a match.
That
You got
do.
I appreciate
that. Here.
Can't. Is this
I assure you, I wouldn't. I'll set up a.
Hey, you all right?
I'm fine.
Listen,
That's what I said.
look, if I were you,
I appreciate you. Hey, you got
dude.
I appreciate.
Here.
Can't wait.
Do you believe in miracles? Highly anticipated and feared. It's SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
And her opponent from Chesapeake, Virginia, the Virus.
She looks focused and ready. I think the biggest question is whether or not the rest of the WWE is ready for her.
No, the biggest question is how her MMA skills will translate to that ring. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's a bit of an adjustment period.
All eyes are on the ring as our top pick prepares to strike. Not only is this an opportunity for the #1 pick to show her skills in a WWE ring for the first time, it's also a chance to erase the memory of that attack last week.
You got that right, Michael. I'm sure she's a lot more comfortable in the ring where her opponent isn't hiding in the shadows.
Soaring, diving foot stomp. Brutal. And she's making her way to the top rope here. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has
soaring.
Leaping high. You have got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Flying. Piercing knee decimates the face. Just putting their body in danger time and time again. Oh, the moonsault connects.
We are seeing a ridiculous amount of risky moves. We'll see if it pays off.
Moonsault! Moonsault!
This is more than reckless abandon. This is showing a lack of all fear.
She's being unrelenting in her offense.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
I'm surprised that more damage hasn't been done at this point.
Oh, my goodness. And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
In position, ready to strike.
Spear. Pack it up. She just put this one away.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit, it'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lord Dawn.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bag?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't...
Exactly.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring not as the top overall draft pick, but as the swift hand of justice.
And I know a lot of folks are watching to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez's opponent is poised for payback.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Kicks to the face.
Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Hamstring crushing knee strikes.
Repeated strikes.
Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
This is where Roxanne will be tested. Lift off.
Diving foot stomp to the chest.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning stretch. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Just amazing athleticism being shown here. Oh, a moonsault. Just putting their body in danger time and time again.
Striking with the knee drop.
So precise. A helter-skelter attitude here. Getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
Fist right on the temple.
Lining it up. Perez looks out of it. Beautiful. Right into the cover.
2. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez has recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem. But are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate?
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
We were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Well, I'm not fighting again for another 6 months. I suppose this would be a unique way to train for that. All right, I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
Okay, and try to win? Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point, I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Adrian why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Don't let them get in your head. Stay strong. Stay aggressive, but don't get careless. That's it. You're making this look easy. You're going to make NXT pay! Have fun in there! This is wrestling!
1, 2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
So this is how number 1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
Oh, it's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the number 1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from his time in MMA. But now he's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE Universe just how special and unique our unified championships are when we defend them. Later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, and the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton. They're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles? The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it. Already feeling the energy of the crowd.
Tremendous talent throughout this team, really honoring the legacy of the original group in WCW.
And no doubt the LWO has done their predecessors proud.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, the Virus and the Virus.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks. Oh, man.
Good grief.
Turn your lights out.
Just never had a chance to block.
Pin attempt by the champion. He's able to kick out before two.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
Oh, just in case the first you didn't hurt, there's another.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Taking flight.
Kick to the gut. Now kick to the back. Just punishing their opponent from every angle possible. And now locking in the wrist.
with a knee to the spine. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
She turns that attack away.
Delivers the cross body. And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
Bang! Knee right to the face.
Kicks to the lower back. Clutching the wrist. Just absolutely punishing their opponent here. Relentlessly.
The challenger's in a bad way.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second.
And another just non-stop aggression.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Rear European uppercut. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Here comes her partner. Counters to gain the advantage. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Boom! Face first. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out. Power bomb. And now the momentum is firmly in her favor.
She's just unloading on her opponent with such disdain.
Both wrists captured. Man, knee strike.
Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and these will keep you down.
Looking for the back suplex. Nope.
Crossbody wipes them out.
Oh, the knee takes a big hit. Zelina experiencing a bit of a setback with that maneuver.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Knee right to the face.
The champ is in control.
Answers with an enziguri, crashing to the floor.
Cover for the championship.
Got it, and they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Virus and the
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs looked like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Sure, Michael, but they will likely have an even tougher time defending these ridiculous titles in the court of public opinion.
I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it'd get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP.
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified Champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
She's attacked Funny Bones. Now she goes after all the rest. Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever. Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on weight.
No joking around here.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these Unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey. Oof. Nice cross body. Propped up in the corner. A series of kicks in the corner.
And one more for good measure.
Ooh! And Eric can't stop any offense coming his way.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized.
Going up to the top now.
Oh, look out!
Diving foot stomp.
Brutal. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. You have got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
This is more than reckless abandon. This is showing a lack of all fear.
Taken down by the neck.
There's the cutter.
she's tilting this fight in her favor.
She's fighting with every ounce of spit and vinegar she has.
Eludes the attack.
Spear! Cover!
We're going to shut this down.
Got him, and the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Virus and the Virus.
These two dressed up and beat down their opponents, while perhaps sending a strong message to the Unity.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? They could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, the
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling. But these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
What? There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time. Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
Attempting high risk takeoff. And no one there.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
The champ looking a little worse for wear.
To the the sky.
Diving foot stomp to the chest.
Are you serious?
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Incoming.
Explodes through the chest with the stomp.
Tagged into the action.
Oh my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb. There's the tag. Oh!
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Enziguri to the floor. Ripcord. Oh my goodness. Nasty line.
Both wrists captured.
That was nasty. The champ left reeling a little by that last blow.
Yeah, holding strong for this long in a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out. Oh, he slips out of harm's way. Double knee backbreaker.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2. Kick out. She still has life.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Anticipated that.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
A forearm smash.
Both wrists captured. And
Man, knee strike. Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut too. Agony for their opponent.
getting tagged in. Buries a knee to the body.
The champ is looking hopeless here.
I think we can consider this.
Sky high.
Diving foot stomp.
Brutal. Coming in off the tag.
Ow! Foot meet back. And she's tagging out.
Tied up between the ropes. It's about to get worse. Look at these knee strikes.
Oh, slingshot. Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
My goodness. I think I heard something break on that crash landing.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Vicious Enziguri. No way. High risk cross body.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
Lexis King playing to the crowd now.
Vicious knee lift. Shot to the back of the neck as well. Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh, wow.
Ow, bam. Ooh, listen to the impact.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
King's legs are teetering. He might have nothing left. Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes.
Champ close to ending it here.
Wow, what a kick. And a kick to the back.
And that core area really getting lit up.
Yes, there's the tag.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
Sorry, I'm just checking out the spread. My girl said WWE catering was no joke. Once my gym bag is loaded with turkey wraps, I'm gonna bounce.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, while I've got you, I want to pitch you a brand new, completely original idea. The Unison Tag Team titles. Huh?
No.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there. Like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make J.D. McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and trons around here?
I hope this means you...
Oh, was I supposed to be thinking of something? Let me get back to you.
I hope this means you've got a better plan to take on Mutiny than name-calling and balloon animals.
Nope, but I'm ready to go anyway. Let's show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make J.D. McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and trons around here?
It's J.D. McDonough, but with some new music.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, Shane.
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules for a laugh.
You can almost make out a slight smirk as he makes his way down the ramp. If he's behind JD's musical mishap, he's certainly enjoying the moment.
And why wouldn't he, Corey? These are classic mind games. And if he's the one behind them, he should enjoy this. At least until the match starts. Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very...
Up high. Diving foot stomp. Brutal. Headed up again.
Oh, look out. Oh, my gosh. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
To the sky.
Whoa, look out. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
No.
And completely missed the mark.
And now that terrible error makes this a critical moment in the match.
Rowdy Buster.
He averts the offense.
Climbing to the top rope here.
On the top. Look out below!
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support. Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Able to turn it into a cover of their own. And the victory!
Here is your winner, the Virus.
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a mutiny invasion swirling tonight.
It's almost unnerving how calm he looks, especially with the looming threat of mutiny tonight.
Well, Saxton, when you see life as one big joke, nothing seems too serious. Not even an impending invasion. For him, it's just part of the show.
As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With Mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
From the top!
Diving foot stomp.
Brutal. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Metal rope forearm on point.
Just putting their body in danger time and time again.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Springboard off.
Oh, wow.
Lights out.
And Dominic's resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Dominic. Forearm! Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Perched up top. Oh, man, he landed rough there. Firm control. Oh, catches it.
We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny invasion we were warned about.
Hey, pay attention!
Fallon, Henley, and J.D. McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Val and Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
And here he is, our ringleader of tomfoolery.
For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines? Or will he flip the script?
Priest has arrived not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. This clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of mockery. Action spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. And the momentum's clearly against Priest now.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him. Boom!
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Looks like business is, as they say, about to pick up. Boom!
This will be the time to go, guys.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous.
Oh, no, I think we're going to see
the electric chair. Nope. Rolling elbow right on the mark. And only thing Priest embraced there was some punishment of his own.
Bringing a steel chair into play here. Oh, man, he is more than fired.
Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Uh-oh. Counters.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
Oh, my God. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
And it is clear the mission now is to destroy and incapacitate.
He's got a sledgehammer. Oh, man, this is not going to end well.
And slides back into the ring.
Looking to do a little clanging and banging with that sledgehammer.
That should strike fear in your opponent.
A rope step. Crashing to the floor.
A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment.
An all-around bad decision.
And Priest is being controlled here.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task at hand.
He dodges out of danger.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Wards off that offense from Priest.
Wow!
Oh, look at these kicks. Oh. Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Arm wringer applied, and look out!
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Like it or not, he found what he was looking for.
And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
Priest has to find a way to right the ship here.
Here we go, returning to the ring. Damian veering his attention away from the match. Not the best idea.
Super kick!
Pin, shoulders down.
Trying to end it.
Oh, he got him. What a win.
For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines? Or will he flip the script?
Priest has arrived not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. This clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of mockery. Boom! Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Now it's really about to get interesting.
And he heads back into the ring. And the momentum's clearly against Priest now.
This is where that calm of Priest will be tested.
He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
Brutal forearm.
Oh, and a stomp.
Crushing the knee there. Elbow drop right on point.
Oh, using the knee.
Hang on, is that Don't the Clown's music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Doink's in the ring.
And making his presence felt.
He put an extra punctuation mark on that one.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Ooh, man. And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
There is nothing but intent behind each of these attacks.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Clothesline! Priest is having problems here.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task at hand.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here. Watch out!
Diving foot stop to the chest.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Just amazing athleticism being shown here. Ow! Bam! Ooh, ouch!
Every strike more...
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes. Will that stop Priest?
Going for the cover. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Virus.
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's...
But
who can resist join...
Bailey and...
Good.
And
we should...
Mutiny maneuver...
No. Exactly.
We don't plan.
Even though they're not...
Sounds good.
Amidst all this NXT...
Don't get...
And who...
But don't.
One last...
But...
Keep those...
There you see what's at stake. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. Four of the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Stop in the leg.
And now the tag. Uh-oh. Turning the tables.
Ripcord.
Oh my goodness, nasty line.
She knew how to evade that.
Spear! That was vicious.
Catapulting down on the opponent.
Capped off with a big one. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Just grounded and pounded. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. What an incredible moonsault.
And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out. Tied up between the ropes. It's about to get worse. Look at these knee strikes. Oh!
Clothesline!
Off with their head.
From the top. Elbow drop. Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion.
Smart strategy, attack the knee.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Oh, roundhouse kick.
Both wrists captured and pow!
Taking steps toward the top rope.
Watching.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Down the line with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
The champion into the pin.
And the champs retain.
Here are your winners, and stand!
That was a big win.
Yeah, thanks for...
No problem. I just found out that
Damn.
it's definitely a blow.
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This... For every stride we made, it seemed like there was a setback. But no matter what happened, you never gave up. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.